In this video, I want to have a very heart-to-heart conversation with all of you about what this game is all about. So the game of content creation, the game of entrepreneurship. What is it really all about, and what is it that we're striving for? Because I think that so many people just get this whole notion wrong. They really do, and there's so many misconceptions about it. And I think nowadays we're so bombarded now in the content world. So there's really two worlds. We have the digital world and we have the real world. And when people think of the digital world, it's always all about the vanity metrics, about the views, about the subscribers, about the dollar amount. And yes, those things can help grow our business and our channel, but there's so much more to it. And I really want to have that conversation with all of you today. So I've been creating content for a little over 3 years at this point. Well, it's really been more because I had an internship for TEDx throughout college, and there's just so many misconceptions that people have when it comes to it. And so a lot of people, again, think that it's all about fame, it's all about fortune. But what I've learned is that this game is really all about being more of who you are. It's really all about doing more for others than other people will, because that's when you will experience the utmost fulfillment. And I want to talk to all of you about what content creation can really lead to, because it's more than just these metrics. Like when I started creating content, I started being more of who I was. I started healing from things in the past. Like in school, people would tell me oh, you're weird, or, you don't talk much, all these things. But when I started creating content, I started finding my unique voice. And I discovered, oh, wow, I have a lot of great things to say. And when I do talk, the people who listen get a lot of value from it. And it also led to a lot of healing, a lot of defying other people's expectations. Another really cool one, it came with learning all these new skills. So speaking, editing, building funnels, interacting with people, communication, and the list goes on and on. If you make it into a business and you learn bookkeeping, how to run a business. And so it's so it's so much more than just putting out content, hoping that something goes viral. It's more about, again, being more of who you are and helping to fulfill your higher mission and purpose. Because when people start online, they have a niche, and usually what motivates them to pursue a certain niche is either them being really passionate about the topic or them feeling really called to serve a group of people. And so when you look at it that way, when you see the bigger mission and purpose, then it's so much easier to show up, and you're not so attached to the numbers per se. You're more attached to, okay, even if only 2 people show up, am I helping them? Am I giving something of value? Am I leaving them better than they found it? And another cool thing that this game of content creation and entrepreneurship can lead to is really opportunities in real life. So yes, it does really good for your internal system, so healing, personal development, but it also leads to other opportunities, because I believe when you put yourself out there and you position yourself as the expert in something, it's opportunities start to come to you. So even on my own channel, I interviewed some really big players. So Gary Vee, Ty Lopez as well. They're on my channel. You can check them out. But it also led to me doing stuff in real life. So when I actually went to go interview Gary Vee, I met this other gentleman in the line that we were standing in, and then I just did an in-person podcast with him. And then that video reached a bunch of people. I think it's close to 1,000 right now. And then it's just it's a big ripple effect. And then also Kajabi reached out to me and they wanted to collaborate on something. If you don't know, Kajabi is a really big platform, but this is what I mean, everyone. This can lead to opportunities in real life, and I tell you these things to inspire you about what can come into fruition in your reality. I built a 6-figure business around my channel by treating my clients as someone who I could serve beyond just a YouTube video. And so I just really want you to be open when it comes to this. One of my mentors, she made a post on her Instagram. I'm looking at it right now on my laptop. But she was saying how Mr. Beast, one of the biggest YouTubers, he posted 123 videos in 2 years before he hit 1,000 subscribers. It then took him another 12 months to hit 2,000. Sometimes when people hear these types of metrics, they get really disheartened because they're oh, this is going to take me forever. I want to leave my job. I want to pay off my house, my mortgage, support my family. I get that. However, with something like this, Mr. Beast, I'm sure he had big aspirations like that as well, but he was willing to go at it. He was willing to go at it because he had this bigger mission and purpose. And so some things about Mr. Beast is when he started earning money, he invested that right back into his business. So actually what he did is he also helped people with it. So when he earned his first $10,000, he actually made a video of him giving it to like a homeless guy. So he really had like, like a bigger vision in mind. He really wanted to help people with this. And he also celebrated every milestone. So when he hit 1,000 subscribers, he celebrated, even 1,500, 2,000, he always celebrated. And that's what a lot of people forget to do. They forget to celebrate the little wins. Like, oh, like I hit 1,000 subscribers, but usually people are like, oh, I should have hit this like in the first 2 months, or I should be at 10,000 by now. But I think when you celebrate it and you really honor yourself, then you're being more of who you are, you're radiating this light, and it's actually going to attract more people. Let's see what else we have here. He was even saying that, Mr. Beast was saying that he wouldn't create content if he wasn't passionate about it and if it didn't fulfill his higher mission. And so, yeah, he just went at it for years. And I mean, look at him now. He was offered $6 billion for his YouTube channel. So my question for you is, are you willing to go at it for that long, for your bigger mission? Because I know for me, like I'm willing to go at this until the day I die. And Mr. Beast, like, look at where you are. I mean, he said 3 years it took him to get to 2,000 subscribers. So just keep that in mind, that if you have the bigger mission, then you will get there. And most people quit. They could have had the potential to be like I don't want to say like a Mr. Beast, but someone like very prominent in their niche, but they let some silly metrics or some silly comments get to them. Like, what a shame. Like, seriously, like, what a shame. I get negative comments all the time. And sometimes I look at them and I'm like, okay, like this, I like disregard it. I don't even like attach to it. But sometimes the comments, like there's something to learn from it. Like if someone says, oh, like your audio isn't working that well, it's like, okay, let me go get a better microphone so that all of you can hear me better. But this is what I mean, everyone. This is really the game of content creation, is just not having it be a matter of like if, but a matter of when. When will this happen for you? And when you come at it from the heart of service, I mean, I'm telling you, that's when opportunities will come your way. So when you're creating content, really try to be more of who you actually are. And that's really how you win with this. That's how I was able to build a 6-figure business around my channel. And I'm not perfect with everything. There's still things that I'm learning along the way. Like I'm still perfecting my funnel. I'm still improving my sales skills, if you will, getting people on board. But it's one of those things where like, I'm comfortable putting myself out there. I'm comfortable making these offers because I know that what I offer on the back end could go so much further in helping people. Like seriously, like the people in my accelerator group, like they rave about it. They all love it, and I know it's of service to them because I am giving them the best value possible. I'm packaging all these years, this mentorship that I paid for. I spent a lot of money on mentorship, and I'm giving it to them and guiding them along the way. And I know that what I have works. And again, what I do is I help conscious experts to scale to 100K and beyond with my 5-step YouTube business blueprint. And it's a really effective blueprint. I know it works. And yeah, I just feel really honored to be serving people on an even higher level. And that's what I mean. When you take your ego out of it, when you aren't attached to the number of views, the number of subscribers, that's when people will want to work with you because they see you as the right leader to take them to where they want to go. And so it's really a matter of stepping into your confidence and having that conviction that you know that you can lead people to where they want to go. And I'm telling you, when you if you're so attached to outcomes, like maybe you've been going at this for 10 years and you don't have the number of followers that you want, I know that can be discouraging because you want to reach a lot of people, but I just really encourage you just to surrender for a little bit. So to let go of these metrics and just see what comes back to you. When I did that, that's when Kajabi reached out to me to do that partnership. It was about a year ago as well that I signed my my agreement for where I was going to live. It was April 23rd of 2023. Yeah, we're in 2024 already. So yeah, and so it also takes having a lot of trust in yourself. A lot of trust in yourself, because once you get this going, like I have like a number of subscribers paying me every month for my accelerator program. So it's like a subscription-based program, and you can set up something like that for yourself as well. But it really takes having trust in yourself that you're going to do what it takes. You're going to continue to deliver, and you're going to, sustain yourself. So that's the other piece as well. It takes having trust in yourself, not holding people's hands, being the leader of your own life. Having like a whatever it takes mentality. That's also what it takes. So yeah, if you have those things, that's just a recipe for success. And are things going to get hard? Yeah. Are things going to come up that make it difficult to create content to deliver in your business? Yeah, all the time. life is life, but it's all a matter of getting back on track, remembering your bigger mission and purpose, and also just remembering who you are. Like, seriously, I think most people forget who the F they are. They forget that they're this badass. They forget that they're this prominent expert. They forget that, like, they're them. And they have what it takes to be successful with this. People just forget, and they get in their own way, and that's why they're always stuck. They're always stuck wherever they're at. But yeah, that could be for anyone at any stage, whether you're a newbie to this or whether you are more established. I've met people who get in their own way with close to 1 million subscribers, and that's what I mean. It's really not about the numbers. It's about how well can you position yourself as that leader to guide people. So I could keep going on and on about this, but I do have another Zoom call right now that I need to get to. So thank you everyone for tuning in. And yeah, I will see you for the next live. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I do go live at least twice a week on this channel just to give you guys value. And yeah, feel free to engage with me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, get to know you. I'd love to hear about where you are with your YouTube and entrepreneurial journey. Again, I help conscious experts to scale to 100K and beyond using my 5-step YouTube business playbook, and I'm here to be of highest service to you. So thank you for watching.